I'm looking for the people for the sales representatives, assistants, or key account managers, and it's a little bit different between these positions, for example. Well, my name is Lukáš Kruta and I am Sales and Marketing Director of Pfanner, Czech Republic and Slovakia. We are a distribution company. We are distributing many brands, but the most important brand for us is, of course, brand Pfanner. And our turnover in Czech Republic is around 300 million Czech crowns, and so we are, let's say, number 3 or 4 in the market. We are a small company. We have together 25 people, and so we have just 4 departments. We have finance department, logistics department, and just one manager of this department, and then sales and marketing. And I am the leader of these 2 departments. So it means that we have no personal departments, and every chief is responsible for hiring of the people. And about our interviews, we have always 3 rounds. That means the first round is just to see each other for 5 minutes, and the second one is a little bit deeper to talk about experiences and so on, and the third one is when I'm decided to choose this adept, is to talk about the personal things, like what is he or she doing in the free time, and what's important, and so on. We are finding people for many positions. For example, I'm looking for the people for the sales representatives, assistants, or key account managers. Key account manager is responsible for the key accounts. These are retail players like Tesco, Ahold, Billa, and so on. And so he's responsible for turnover, profit, margin, and all the costs. Assistant is support of the field and of the key accounts, and sales representative is a guy who is covering all the shops and wholesalers and HoReCa. And there is a big difference between these positions in the process of these interviews, because when I'm looking, for example, for the assistant, I get hundreds of CVs. So I don't choose. I leave it on the other assistant, and she will find just 10 or 20, and then I'm choosing between these 10 or 20, and I want to see 4 or 5, and the interview is, as I already said, 5 minutes to see each other, and then I find always 2 or 3 possible for the next meeting, and then I choose 1 or 2, and the third meeting is, let's say, very deep, where I want to know how is the candidate personal, and what is he doing in the free time, and what's important for him, and so on. This first brutal cut between these CVs means that almost 80% of the CVs are crazy and bad and with faults and unprofessional. So we eliminate this, and it's very easy. There is a big difference between a good CV and a bad CV. You can recognize it in half of the minute. Example: faults or bad structure, or a photo of the candidate with the car, for example, or some crazy photo, or unnecessary informations, and so on, or some jokes inside. Or I can show you some very special CVs if you wish. I saw many crazy CVs, like I saw the photo of the girl lying on the Porsche, or I read the CV with more than 100 sides or pages, or I read some CV with information that some girl was second on the Miss in Ibiza, and so on. So it's really crazy. When I want to hire some new sales representative, I'm generally I can say that you can find, or you can know, for the first sight you can be for 80% sure if he good or bad. So it means how is he looking, what dress is he having, and how is he communicating and sitting and looking and answering. And it's, when we are talking about sales representative, his main issue is to sell. So I'm always testing the candidates, and it's very easy. You can give him everything, water or paper or mobile, and I just say, so try to sell it to me. Try your arguments. You can have 5 minutes to prepare and try it. And the salesman is salesman or not, so you can fight it within 2 minutes. And sometimes also it's now it's not only about the sales skills and also about the skills on the computer, for example, with Excel and so on. So it's I'm testing these candidates also on the computer. So I just prepare some very easy examples and some easy objectives, and so I just give them 5 minutes on the computer, and then I can see if they are good or bad.